Hey guys, what is up? It is I, James Penrose here, back again for my next video. Thank you for clicking onto this video, watching right now. This video is going to be, I'm not going to say mostly a rant, it's mostly kind of a nitpick in a way. In the way I'm kind of going to be a bit pissed off about no matter what the outcome's going to be of this match that I'm going to be talking about for Summerslam. And it's not confirmed yet, so I might be jumping to conclusions right off the bat. But this is personally what I think is going to happen and why I think it's a bad booking decision on WWE's part. For SummerSlam 2015, we've already got Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker confirmed, which is a fucking awesome. That brawl, holy shit, that was fucking incredible. One of the best brawls I've ever seen. That's in just 2 days, the build-up has been fucking incredible, and I can't wait to see what else they're going to do with this. But back to this video. This video is going to be me talking about how WWE going the route of John Cena versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam is the wrong match to do. And in my opinion, it's just it's not confirmed yet, so there's still hope it could go a different direction. But reason why I say they shouldn't do this match, there's kind of a number of reasons mostly, but the main reason is that one, John Cena and Seth Rollins. How many times have we seen these guys wrestle? We saw it at TLC. We saw it in a steel cage match, believe it or not, on Monday Night Raw. Does anyone remember that? No, and that's probably because the matches, those two matches, were just so forgettable. They were probably good, but at the same time, do we want to remember? Are we going to look back and watch them matches in years to come? No, we're not. So, looking back at their feud coming towards TLC, it was so forgettable how Seth Rollins wanted to bring back the authority and John Cena kind of had no choice in the end of it all after TLC. But really, when it all comes down to it, are these guys going to have a good match, if it's going to happen? Yeah, probably. They're probably going to have a good match, regardless of whether it's going to be forgettable or not. It's still not going to be a complete shitfest. But I'm just worried that if they're going to go through with this match, one, they're not going to have a story to it. It's just going to be same old, I want the title, I'll never give up, with John Cena's point of view. And Seth Rollins being that chicken shit, bullshit, cowardly heel that always runs away from fights who's always made to look like a bitch, which I think is stupid in my opinion. Because ever since, and this is the thing I've been worrying about, ever since Seth Rollins became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, I had this fear, I had this worry that WWE was always going to go the same old route with heels as WWE Champion, that they're always going to run away from fights and they're always going to go back on their word saying, oh, I'm not afraid of this guy and this guy, but then they'll run away and go back on their word. That's the kind of storytelling that is bad and is not going to progress in any way, shape or form in heels and their character, especially Seth Rollins. How ever since he's been champion, he's been running away from Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Brock Lesnar. And yeah, he's still champ, but in the way he's done it, it's just not been good. He didn't win cleanly in that ladder match against Dean Ambrose, which was awesome, but then he went back to this cowardly heel, I'm going to run away from Brock Lesnar, even though I'm going to say, I'm not afraid of Brock Lesnar, but I'm going to run away. So that's kind of stupid, and they shouldn't have gone that route. But really, guys, do you want to see John Cena versus Seth Rollins? No, we've seen these matches before. It's just same old story, really, with Cena and Seth Rollins. Cena has to win. WWE always has to protect Cena. And that's another thing, by the way. How I said in the Battleground review, how John Cena can't at least lose twice in a row in a feud with Kevin Owens. Because now Kevin Owens definitely is going to go nowhere. Because this feud is done now. John Cena, Kevin Owens is goodbye. It's out of the window. So I'm really worried for Kevin Owens now, that he's just going to go nowhere, he's going to have no direction. And that's how it's looking at the minute. So right now it looks like another young talent's been fucked up the arse by John Cena. But from bad to worse, man, Cena comes out this past Monday night on Raw. We're all expecting, because the rumours were going around that Sting was going to face Seth Rollins for the title at SummerSlam. No, it didn't happen. Cena came out and I'm thinking, oh my god. Every time WWE has worries about how their ratings are going to fall and how the viewership is going to fall down, we have to go back to same old roots and use our golden boy, our main ticket to what we think is going to be awesome, and that's John Cena. Yay! Well, they never really looked at it from a fan's perspective instead of just, their own point of view, because really, them going back to Cena as the number one guy is stupid, it's retarded, and from this point, it looks like we're going to get Cena versus Seth Rollins. And again, I'm fearing there's going to be no storytelling whatsoever other than the fact of Cena saying, you know what, you're a chicken shit heel, we don't like it, and therefore that makes you not a credible champion whatsoever. I mean, that's what he said in that promo this past Monday night. And yeah, it's true, don't get me wrong, it's true, and we've been saying that as well. But at the same time, it's kind of come back to haunt us now because we don't want to see this match either. So it makes sense in a way, but mostly it doesn't. So looking at this, it's not confirmed, like I keep reiterating, it's not confirmed. But what I think they should do, and this is what I think they should do, and they're kind of teasing it already, by the way. Tonight on SmackDown, we're going to have Cesaro versus Seth Rollins, and there was an interview on WWE.com, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it's kind of possible, and it should be possible, or I hope it is, that if Cesaro can beat Seth Rollins in a non-title match, Cesaro will be added to this championship match. Therefore, it'll be a triple threat. Cesaro, Seth Rollins, and John Cena. I would much rather prefer a triple threat match than seeing same old shit between Seth Rollins and John Cena. Do you? Me personally, I'd love to see a triple threat match, and Cesaro has been working his motherfucking ass off lately. How he's been having great matches with John Cena, stealing the show with Kevin Owens, Rusev in a triple threat. That was incredible, and it should lead him to this point. And honestly, give him a win against Seth Rollins. I would have no problems with that. Even though Seth Rollins has been booked to be a shit champion at the moment, in terms of being a coward chicken shit. At the same time, it's going to benefit Cesaro by getting a win over a champion as well. I mean, I know these guys are going to have a great match on SmackDown, even though I don't really watch SmackDown that much. I just watch Raw. But really, putting Cesaro into this match makes much more sense. I don't think he's even had a one-on-one WWE title shot. So Summerslam would be a great time to give him his first opportunity. And in a triple threat match as well with Seth Rollins and John Cena, they would tear the roof off that place in Brooklyn, New York. That would be awesome. But at the same time, I have my doubts, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. Even though they're kind of teasing it in a way, we're going to go the same match with John Cena and Seth Rollins. And what makes it even worse, because it's SummerSlam, is, oh my god, whoever wins, and it's going to be so predictable, whoever wins, whether it's John Cena or Seth Rollins, it doesn't matter. I've got this prediction in my head, and I'm not going to stick to it yet, because we've got like 4.5 weeks yet, but I'm going to go ahead and say that it's potentially possible that Sheamus is going to cash in and become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Or at least tease it either way. And quite honestly, like I've said multiple times, Sheamus as Mr. Money in the Bank is so forgettable, so bland, boring and stale. It shouldn't be on him anyways. What I want to see is Sheamus try to cash in and fail and lose it. Because I don't want Sheamus as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That would be just as stale as Seth Rollins is right now. So it's up to you guys. Leave your comments and thoughts down below. Do you want to see John Cena versus Seth Rollins for the title? Do you want to see a triple threat with Cesaro added in there? Or maybe another talent, Neville? Even though that's a random guy to throw in there. But think about it, it's going nowhere really. So leave your comments and thoughts down below. The next video I'm going to be talking about is what I said at the start of the video. The Brock Lesnar and Undertaker brawl. And what I think could progress from there. And what the feud could be done to be made even better, even though so far the build-up's been phenomenal. So other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and all I can say is peace out, my brothers.